Hello and welcome to a new video where I'm going to talk about what I think about the Hasbro FanFest Tuesday, the May 4th live stream for Hasbro. Yeah. One of the first announcements was an Outtrooper Echo, which is a V-Pack from the first 3-pack with Echo, Fives, and Ciscy. But he's still kind of cool. I like to get him, put him beside my Fives, but I didn't get the 3-pack. Unfortunately, I didn't realize there was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive tab till too late, so this is a really cool figure for me personally. I think one of the best things about this figure as well is the packaging. I really like the card back on him. I think that just looks really cool. I think it's probably one of my favorite card backs in the vintage collection so far. Okay, and then the next reveal was an off-roll Jawa. It's not bad. It's kind of simple and it's kind of just kind of repaint. But it's still kind of cool. I mean, like, if you want to put it, if you get the Razor Crest, which I don't know if I'm gonna get. It's gonna look really cool if you get a bunch of those and at the scrapyard like they showed in the live stream. The next reveal, which I believe is Tebow. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. He's pretty cool. I have a few Ewoks myself, so I mean, he'd be a nice addition to my little mini army I have going on. He's cool looking. The skull thing on his head is actually pretty good looking. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. The next reveal for the vintage collection was the Death Star droid guy. It's pretty nice. I really like the paint applications they have on him. It makes him look pretty good actually. Okay, next they had the Luke Skywalker, the Endo outfit. It's pretty cool. The actual cloth goods are actually looking pretty good because a lot of vintage collection figures, the cloths, the soft goods, or whatever you want to call them, that they kind of make the figure look worse, honestly. But in this case, I think they did it pretty well, and it looks pretty good. The next reveal they showed was Dexter Vader. It looks pretty good actually. The cloth goods also look pretty good, like the Luke, and I don't know, he doesn't look great. And personally, I think he looks a little bit out of date, for like the modern standard. But that happens a lot in the vintage collection when they use older molds. Then they're not as up to date as a lot of the modern figures they put out. But he still looks pretty good. I think they executed him pretty well. For the Black Series, they announced the Gaming Greats Flamethrower from Jedi Fallen Order, and he looks pretty sick. There's a lot of reuse of the Snowtrooper, which is understandable because he looks kind of like a Snowtrooper. Makes sense. And they see the gun at the end is like kind of a little bit of the red from the fire, which is such a cool detail, and I really enjoy that. That's really cool. Next up was the Zabrak Warrior, and he's pretty cool, honestly. But I do have some complaints. Like this skin comes a little bit off, and that could be the promotional shots just not doing it enough justice. But I don't know, it doesn't look that perfect to me. And the face kind of makes him look like he's constipated, which I don't know if that's a good thing, but I don't know. His face is a little bit off too. I don't know. He's a little bit off over all around, really. The next one makes me kind of mad because I don't know if you knew this, but in the presentation they said, "Okay, next they have the Bad Batch," and they said pipeline reveal. I'm like, okay, so we're probably gonna get Echo, Bad Batch Echo. That makes sense. Okay, that just makes sense because we haven't got him yet, and he's the last member of the Bad Batch. But no, we get Omega. Yay! I haven't seen the episode yet. I'm going to tonight though, so I might feel a little bit differently, but I'm pretty sure that I'm still gonna prefer Echo over her. I don't know. She's just kind of an odd choice for this early on. I don't know if it's gonna be as good, like as a figure. Like Echo would have been way better. But if they choose to do her, then I mean, I can't really complain that much. But it's kind of upsetting. I'd be a little bit more mad about Omega, but I can't be too mad when we get a reveal of the Coruscant Guard of the Pauldron. I did not think this figure was gonna be made. I thought, well, it's just kind of a cool thing that you'd hope for, but you're never actually gonna get it, right? That'd be crazy. But they did it, the Pauldron and all. Um, I, and they do reuse the Camino. like the paint, it's kind of the same. And it makes sense because that was a shock trooper, but gray. And the problem with that is that there's a little bit inaccurate some of the paint, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of the inaccuracies are still on the shock trooper, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I'm still gonna pick it up because it still looks pretty sick. But sadly, it's a Walmart exclusive, so say goodbye to any pre-orders that you may want to get because you're not gonna get them. This guy is gonna be like Walmart's just so bad for that. But luckily for me, I have good luck in Walmart. Like I got the entire first Clone Wars wave and stuff. So you know, the next one is a little bit of an odd choice. But I don't know. I haven't seen the episode again, so I don't know if he's gonna be a big character or not. But this guy, it kind of seems like an odd. It does. Again, it seems like an odd choice. It probably would have been better to do a Tarkin because he's in the show. Like in the trailers, he's in the show at least. So I mean, if he's in the show that enough that he's in the trailer quite a bit, then you'd think they'd do him. But they did this guy instead. I don't really remember his name, so I don't really know who he is. But I think he's just gonna be an Imperial officer. So you want that. Next up was the vote from the vault for vintage selection. And so we have the Ahsoka from the Clone Wars, a Republic Trooper, a tank trooper, Star Killer, and Weak Away. Now, personally, I want the Republic Trooper, just because his detail is pretty good, and I think he just looks kind of cool, and the likeliness of them doing the rest or releasing the rest is kind of high. But I feel like he's just kind of expensive at this point. And I would have kind of liked Star Killer, I guess. But I feel like the Republic Trooper was just my favorite overall. Then who won? Well, the Republic Trooper, which is actually pretty shocking to me. I didn't think he was going to win. I thought that Star Killer was probably going to win. I thought maybe Star Killer or Ahsoka was going to win. But I mean, like, I'm kind of shocked. I've heard people talk about how much they wanted Star Killer, or how much support they were getting, and it's rightfully so. But I just think, and he won. I didn't think he was gonna win, but he's out and he's pretty cool looking. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for what they can do with him, and I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a good choice. Yes, this next one isn't really an action figure, but I thought it was pretty cool, so I included it. It's a Death Watch helmet, which is from the Mandalorian, which is kind of cool. I think it's kind of nice looking. Um, I mean, it's not Boba Fett or the Mandalorian. It's better gonna sell as well as like the other ones, but I think it's kind of. I don't know if I really like it. I mean, I'd probably get Boba Fett over it, but I mean, it's cool. I think it's just kind of basic Mandalorian if you want that in your collection. If you have a helmet collection. I only have the Stormtrooper, so I can't really say much.